Hello and welcome back for another video. In this one, I'll be breaking down my two NBA all-defensive teams, plus an all-snub team at the end as well. I recently put out my 3 all-NBA teams as the regular season is winding down, so I wanted to add my all-defensive teams as well. I'll start with the first all-defensive team and end with the all-snub team. So without further ado, let's get started. For my first NBA all-defensive team, I selected DeJounte Murray, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Bam Adebayo, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Before I break down my picks, I just want to first explain each defensive advanced metric I use so we're all on the same page. DBPM stands for Defensive Box Plus Minus, and it shows how many defensive points the player has gotten over the average NBA player, meaning those with positive scores are above average defenders. DWS stands for Defensive Win Shares, and it shows the estimated number of wins contributed through defensive play. A score above 2 is considered good. Steals percentage and blocks percentage just means the percentage of steals or blocks the player acquires while on the court. A score of 1.5% for steals is good, while anything over 2% for blocks is good. Alright, let's get to the picks. Locks for the first all-defensive team in my opinion are Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis, and Shai. Jaren Jackson Jr. currently leads the league in blocks percentage at 10.4%, as well as stocks per game, steals plus blocks. And he will probably be the defensive player of the year, so that's an easy pick for me. Shai currently leads all guards in the NBA in blocks, stocks, deflections, and loose balls recovered, so I think he deserves one of the guard slots. Giannis continues to look like one of the best defenders the NBA has to offer, so he definitely deserves a forward slot. DeJounte and Bam are more up in the air. DeJounte is currently 5th in total steals for guards this season and has looked like a menace on defense all year. And if he were to earn an all-defensive team nod, it'll be his second selection in his career, with the first being in 2018. Bam is a versatile defender that can basically guard 1 through 5, while obtaining blocks and steals as the Miami Heat's defensive anchor. Bam is 3rd in defensive win shares, only behind Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers. For my second NBA all-defensive team, I selected Marcus Smart, Anthony Edwards, OG Anunoby, Evan Mobley, and Nick Claxton. Locks for the second team in my opinion are Marcus Smart, Evan Mobley, and OG Anunoby. Marcus Smart was the Defensive Player of the Year last year, and it would be a bit surprising to see him not make the second team since not much has changed since last year, and him and Robert Williams' play on the defensive end is a big reason why the Celtics have been atop of the Eastern Conference for most of the season. Similarly, Evan Mobley has been a big reason why the Cavs' defense has been top 3 all year, with Mobley leading the league in defensive win shares with 4.1. OG was leading the league in steals for a good portion of the season, with the current leader now being Anthony Edwards. But OG probably still would be in the lead if he played 14 more games like Ant-Man has. I had OG as my Defensive Player of the Year in my midseason NBA awards, so I think he deserves a forward spot on the second team, as he is 4th in the league for steals percentage with 2.8%. Anthony Edwards and Nick Claxton are more up in the air, but are deserving in my opinion. Claxton's main competition is Brook Lopez, and both are good picks, but I feel some of Claxton's numbers are more impressive. For example, Claxton leads the entire NBA in total steals plus blocks with 211, while Brook has 198. Not to mention, Claxton's block percentage is 3rd in the NBA at 7.6, while Brooks is 5th at 6.7. Anthony Edwards' main competition would be a guard like Drew Holiday, but Ant has played 14 more games than Drew on the season and leads the league in total steals, so I think he should get the nod for his consistency. For my all-snub defensive team, I selected Drew Holiday, Mikal Bridges, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, and Brook Lopez. Selecting all defensive teams are a bit more challenging than all NBA teams because defense is more of an eye test and many good plays don't end up in the box score. So I'm sure viewers will have different picks than me, and that's okay because it's personal preference at the end of the day and what we deem as a good defender. Well, those are my 2 NBA all-defensive teams plus an all-snub team as well. Feel free to comment down below whether you agree or disagree with my picks and which players you would have instead. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.
Those numbers up, those are rookie numbers in this racket.